Okay. Now we are going to do sentence. Now, when we talk about the word sentence, we all know there are many words which are used to make a sentence. Many words are used together. Many words are written together to make a sentence. Now, when I say a sentence is a basic unit of language which expresses a complete thought. For example, Angela is the cutest girl in the class. Now, see, when I'm saying Angela is the cutest girl in the class, this is a sentence which I'm using. A complete sentence must have two parts. Now, I hope you all have done in class subject and predicate, or you all didn't. Anyone, the ones who have done the subject and predicate in class?
Yes, ma'am. I did it in grade.
Ma'am, I did it. I did it in grammar.
Ma'am, I did it. In grade
I did
three.
it. Ma'am, I did it.
Okay,
I
okay.
did it.
I did it.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay.
Ma'am, I did it.
Okay, done. I only asked the one who have done. The ones who didn't, fine. That's okay. Now, a complete sentence must have two parts, a subject and a predicate. Now, I'll tell you what is subject and predicate. Don't raise hand for this particular one right now. Without both parts, it's a fragment and not a complete sentence. Now, when I say fragment, that means something or the other is missing and we can't say that sentence as a complete sentence. What is a subject in a sentence? The subject tells you who or what is performing the verb. Now, we all know what is verb. Verb is a doing word. The subject typically comes before the verb in a sentence. When a sentence has two or more subject in it, this is called a compound subject. Now, when I say subject, not now, Stuti, I'll finish this particular one then, yeah? Now, when I say subject, if I say, Stuti is studying. So over here, who is the subject? About whom am I talking in this particular sentence? I'm talking about Stuti. So Stuti is a subject. Okay. Now, always remember, whenever you come across two or more subjects in one sentence, that sentence will be taken to be there as a compound subject. When a sentence has two or more subjects in it, this is called a compound subject. For example, dolphins and elephants are highly intelligent creatures. Now see, I'm using two subjects over here. About whom the sentence is? This sentence is about dolphins and elephants, isn't it? So when I'm talking about dolphins and elephants are highly intelligent creatures, so over here the subject is dolphins and elephant. So whenever you come across two subjects in one sentence, that subject is said to be compound subject. We all know what are compound words. Remember, we did in the very few slides, like a previous butterfly. Remember, two words we have got together. In the same way, that similar thing goes with the subject. When two subjects are used in a sentence, or maybe more than two, we are going to say that that is taken to be as a compound subject. Now see, in this sentence, I have only come up with subject. Rahul is my best friend. Now over here, Rahul is a subject. How you'll come to know, ma'am, Rahul? How come Rahul is a subject?
Screen is stuck. Yes, ma'am. It's stuck at the what is sentence? No, ma'am. It is stuck.
Now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Rahul is my best friend. My son packed his suitcase for holidays. I can see now. Mom and Saili.
Rahul is my best friend. Over here, this sentence is about which particular subject over here? Rahul. About whom am I talking? Rahul. So Rahul is going to be the subject. My son packed his suitcase for holiday. Now, who is the subject? About whom am I talking in the sentence? I'm talking about my son. So my son. Both these words are taken to be there in a subject. Any word which has been used before a subject is taken to be there as a subject. Sam and Shelley washed their parents' car. Now see, when I'm saying Sam and Shelley, this is said to be compound subject. And about whom am I talking over here? I'm talking about two subjects, that is Sam and Shelly. My friend told me about the school project. Now again, about whom am I talking here? I'm talking about my friend. So the subject is my friend. Joe, John and Jimmy played football on the playground. Now again, see, I have come up with 3 subjects over here. So still, whenever I'm coming up with more 2 or more than 2 subjects, that particular subject is said to be compound subject. See again, Joe, John and Jimmy. I'm talking about these 3 children or these 3 people over here. Yeah, these 3 persons I'm talking about. So all these are taken to be there as a subject. Anyone?
New student has come, Navya Nirala.
What, Advik?
Mama, new student has come in our class, Navya Nirala.
Yeah, Navya. Navya, no, she's the old one. Navya, you joined quite late, Peter. Why? Okay, Dhruv. Yeah, Peter, it's like, I think we are about to now, the class is hardly, I think so only 15 minutes must be left, 15 to 20 minutes.
Ma'am, 19 minutes.
Shivansh, okay, Shivansh is having problem. Just now I saw the camera was off. Why, Dhruv, your camera was off, Peter, earlier?
Ma'am.
Who is that? Shivansh.
Ma'am, I leave 2 times, then joined, then my camera on.
Okay. Yes, Tuti, tell me.
Ma'am, can you go back to the slide in a sentence, that one slide? Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. In the sentence one. Yeah, ma'am. A complete sentence must have 2 parts, a subject and a predicate. Without both parts, it is a fragment. What is the meaning of fragment?
Now, without both parts, it's a fragment and not a complete sentence. So according to this line, it means it's incomplete and not a complete one. There is something missing over there. Okay. Yeah, Leelakan?
I want to say an example.
Tell me.
Ma'am, what is a predicate?
I'll come wait. Let me finish with subject first. Yeah, Leelakan?
Elephant is the largest animal in the earth.
Okay, so which is subject over here?
Elephant.
Elephant. Okay, very good. Okay, understood. Now predicate. Now when we talk about predicate tells us something about the subject. Now, when I was telling you about the subject, you remember I was continuously saying about whom is this particular sentence. So we are talking about the subject. Now, when I talk about predicate tells us something about the subject. Now, whenever I'm talking about predicate, that particular sentence says, tell us something about the subject. Like, for example, you see, see the predicate example. Jake and Amino play tennis after school. Now, when I say Jake and Amino play tennis after school, that means Jake and Amino is a subject. I'm talking about these 2 children over here. But play tennis after school. This sentence, this tells us something about Jake and Amino. So, play tennis after school is the predicate. Remember, this is very important one thing. Listen to it very carefully. Whenever I say Jake and Amino play tennis after school, you are not going to leave any word. Teacher may say, underline the subject with your red color and underline the predicate with blue color. So that very moment, what you are going to do, you are going to take Jack and Amino. You're going to underline Jack and Amino. You're taking and also. Okay, don't leave and for anything. You're going to take this complete sentence together as a subject and play tennis after school as a predicate. You are not going to leave any word, any word. You will not say Jake, underline Amino, leave And is not a subject. No. What I said, remember, if any word is used before a subject, you are going to take that also with the subject. Okay. Yes, Leela Kant, what happened?
Nothing.
Okay, now listen, children, I'm giving you all 5 minutes. Drink
Ma'am?
water, go to washroom.
Ma'am, I want to ask something.
Okay, wait, let everyone, the ones who wants to drink water, go to washroom, go. I'm giving 5 minutes. Anyone who have question, give me 1 minute, please. I need to drink water and then I'll answer your question. Yeah. Yes, tell me. Who wants to ask something?
Then Vanya.
Yeah, Vanya.
Ma'am, in the sentence, Rahul is my best friend. So what is the predicate here?
First, tell me which is the subject here.
Rahul.
And after that, all the other words are predicate.
Okay. Is my best friend. Is predicate. Is my
Yeah.
best friend.
Okay. Yeah, Navya.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of independent clause?
Independent clause means independent sentences that does not need the support of any other sentence to get itself complete or to make itself meaningful. Okay. Like, yeah, it does not need the support of any sentence.
Okay, and proper punctuation? Proper punctuation.
Proper punctuation.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I did punctuation with you all? I did or not? No.
No, ma'am.
You said proper.
No, ma'am.
P-R-O-P-E-R. What you said?
P-R-O-P-E-R.
Proper punctuation. So what is there in that? Punctuation marks. Yeah, Navya, tell me what? What exactly you want to know?
Ma'am, this one run of sentences consists of at least two independent clauses that are connected in one sentence without
I have
proper
not yet,
punctuation.
Beta. I have not yet come to that particular sentence. Okay. Let me first let everyone come back. 2 minutes more. Let everyone come back and then I'll explain you that one also.
Ma'am, did you share
Navya,
any
you
link?
were there when I have forwarded the link of test in chat.
No, ma'am.
Navya, I'm sending it to you again. Check. Check if you have received. Yeah.
Ma'am, I received.
Please save it somewhere. After the class, today or maybe tomorrow, you all are going to do this.
the toilet.
Go.
Ma'am, is break over? Ma'am?
Yes, sweet. I can see Shivansh is not there. Anand, your camera is off.
Is the break over?
Yeah, it's over.
Wow.
Yeah, Sneha, Shivin, Charvi, Udita, quickly turn on your camera. Veer, Advik, turn on your camera. Yeah, Navya, please lower your hand. Now, when we say predicate, all the words apart from the subject is going to be taken to be as predicate. Now, you can identify the two parts of a complete sentence by finding the verb or the linking verb in the sentence. Now, we all know what is verb. Now, see in this sentence, Jake and Amino play tennis after school. So, play is what? It's a verb. Isn't it? So always remember one thing, whenever we talk about subject and predicate, verb need to be there. It's compulsory. Without verb, that sentence can't be taken to be there as a subject or predicate. Okay? So whenever we talk about subject and predicate, it is very important to have a verb that is main verb or linking verbs in the sentence. Now, what is run-on sentences? Run-on sentences consist of at least two independent clauses that are connected in one sentence without proper punctuation. Now, run-on sentence, see, there is an example over here. See the very first example. I was hungry. I ate lunch. Now, Navya, see to this. You asked me these questions. Everyone listen to it carefully. I was hungry. I ate lunch. Is there any punctuation mark over there? Is there any comma, full stop, apostrophe, exclamation? Anything is there? Nothing is there.
No, ma'am.
So whenever you come across any sentence like this where there is no punctuation mark at all, and even the two sentences which are being used in that particular sentence are independent. Now, if I say I was hungry, you all are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you? Yes, nod your head, yes or no. When I'm saying I'm hungry, you are able to understand that I'm trying to say that I'm hungry? Yes. If I say I ate lunch, only I'm saying I ate lunch, then also you are able to understand what I'm trying to tell you. So whenever I am using the two sentences and you are able to understand the sentence, and there is no need for me to add another sentence to it, that time that sentence is said to be independent sentence, or we may even say independent clauses. I was hungry is one sentence independent. I ate lunch is another independent. So when both the independent sentence is used together in a sentence, in one sentence, and even they are connected without proper punctuation, that means without any punctuation mark, that time it is said to be run-on sentences. But see, there is second, again, I've come up with a punctuation mark. I was hungry, so I ate lunch. Now, when I'm saying I was hungry, so I ate lunch. So see there, I have come up with the word so even. And I have also come up with a punctuation mark. So whenever you use any word to connect the two sentences, or if you use any punctuation mark in a sentence, that time that sentence is not said to be run-on sentence. The run-on sentence have only two independent clauses, that clauses are connected in one sentence, it is without proper, there is no proper punctuation. That is run on, and when there is a proper punctuation and even any word is being used to connect the two independent clauses, it is not said to be run on sentence. It's clear, Navya, now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everyone, it's clear? Anyone who have not understood? Okay, 1 year. What happened? Tell me.
Ma'am, I don't understand run on sentences.
So beta, when run on sentence, now 1 year, read out the first sentence to me. I was hungry, that one.
I was hungry.
But this much, listen. That much. I was hungry. So when you're saying I was hungry, so it is enough for you to make us understand that you are hungry.
Yes.
This is independent sentence. It does not need the support of any sentence, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, read the second part of this sentence.
I ate lunch.
I ate lunch. Again, it is enough for us to understand that you had lunch.
Yes.
So again, this is independent. So two independent sentences are used. But is there any punctuation mark in that?
No, ma'am.
So when two independent sentences are used together without any proper punctuation mark, that time, that sentence is said to be run-on sentence. But if there is any word which is being used to connect the two independent sentences, and if there is any punctuation mark which is being used in a sentence, that time, though that sentence is not taken to be there as a run-on sentence. Okay? It's clear now? Everyone is there?
Yes,
No
ma'am.
questions? Okay,
No
Dhruv and
question.
Harnit, still your cameras are off. Dhruv and Harnit, may I know the reason behind it?
Hi, ma'am. This is Harnit's mother.
Yes, ma'am, tell me.
He is in washroom. He's coming.
Okay. So now look here. When we talk about predicate, see over there, the clown was very funny. Now over here, the clown is a subject. This sentence is about the clown, which is a subject. Was very funny. This particular sentence is telling us something about the subject. This particular sentence is trying to describe the clown, that the clown was very funny. So was very funny is the predicate. Peter and Sam went to the market. Now again, Peter and Sam is the subject. Went to the market is the predicate. Because again, went to the market is the self. These sentences are trying to tell us something about the subject. The class did the work quickly. Now the class is again the subject. Did the work quickly is the predicate. Again, did the work quickly is telling us something about the subject. Alice and her mum. Now see, Alice and her mum. So Alice and her mum, we are talking about these two subjects over here, ran to the shop. So ran to the shop is again taken to be there as a predicate because they are trying to tell us something about the subject. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I want all of you to go through these 4 sentences. Only go through these 4 sentences. And see if you all are able to understand which can be taken to be there as a subject and which can be taken to be there as a predicate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Okay. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
right now, I'm not going to discuss these 4 sentences. If you all are unable to understand which is subject, which is predicate, very good. If not, next class, let me know, I'll explain again. Next class, we are going to do these 4 sentences, subject and predicate sentences.
Understand it.
Understand, very good.
Ma'am, I don't understand the previous slide.
This one,
Yes, ma'am.
who is that?
I'm Charlie.
Charvi. The clown was very funny. So over here, which is the subject?
Clown.
The clown. So when you are saying the clown was very funny, so was very funny is trying to tell us something about the clown, that the clown was very funny, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So apart from the subject, all the other words will be taken to be there as a predicate.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? Okay, beta. Okay, everyone. So I have stopped sharing the screen. Now please complete your test, okay? Bye, everyone. Take care. Good night.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.